If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, NoName responds to J. Cole with song 33, and Hurricane Chris gets arrested for murder. Plus, 2 Chainz gets sued for $10 million. Let's talk hip-hop. So I like this, right? When rappers have beef or problems or drama or whatever, because I wouldn't really call it beef, but anyway, and they take it to wax, right? Let's not go back and forth on social media. You're a rapper and you're a rapper, so let's take it to the studio, right? All right, so y'all know, right? The other day, J. Cole dropped a song talking about NoName, basically saying that he sees her all up and down her timeline, right? And that she's very mad and angry at everybody else and other celebrities, and it's kind of crazy, but J. Cole said that he also doesn't claim to know as much about what's going on as NoName, and basically he thinks that NoName shouldn't be mad and angry and chastising and getting at people for not knowing or not being educated about what's going on in the world. Instead, she should be trying to teach, right? And so I guess that, you know, J. Cole was kind of saying that NoName was being a little bit divisive or coming at her own people and not really just teaching them like, yo, here's what we need to know, because at the end of the day, we are all on the same page, right? So of course, NoName hears this. She's an MC, right? She respects her pen, so she gets in the studio to respond to J. Cole, right? And this song is fire too. The whole situation is, the song is very short. It's only about like 1 minute and 10 seconds long, right? And essentially, she was just saying like, you've got, you know, George Floyd screaming for his mother. You've got, you know, trans women being killed out in the street. You've got, you know, Donald Trump being super racist outwardly, right? And you just writing about me? She said, like, this is all you can offer? Like, you just are talking about me? Wow. And then she was like, listen, I guess, you know, the guard has changed, or you know, the torch has been, you know, handed over to me, because if this dude is your savior, then y'all, you know, up shit's creek, basically, right? She also said that, you know, J. Cole's, you know, ego is hurt, and that basically he just had to respond to her because he felt like he couldn't offer anything else to the conversation, right? All of that in just 1 minute, right? And she didn't really respond back to him about the accusations about why you getting at other black people instead of teaching them. She basically said, oh, with all of this stuff going on out here, this is all you have to say? You coming at me? You could be speaking on so many other issues, right? Crazy and dope, right? So check it out. It's called Song 23, and let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Alright, yo, this whole situation is insane, right? And y'all know Hurricane Chris, right? Hey, baby! And he's from Louisiana, right? So the whole situation is, I guess, like, in the middle of the night last night, around 1 o'clock in the morning, he's at a Texaco, whatever like that. Somebody walks up to him, or I guess they were trying to break into his car or something like that. And then he pulls out a gun and shoots that person multiple times. They're rushed to the hospital, and then later on, about 2 or 3 hours later, they die in the hospital, right? At that time, they arrest Hurricane Chris, and they were like, yo, what happened? And he's like, listen, it was all self-defense. I thought that somebody was trying to break into my car, right? And, you know, some states like Florida, Texas, Georgia, Louisiana, you could get away with shooting somebody at a gas station and saying it's self-defense if they approach you and they look like they're just trying to, like, get all crazy with you, right? So the cops were like, all right, cool, self-defense, no problem. They went and got the surveillance footage from the Texaco, but the surveillance footage tells a different story, right? The surveillance footage shows that Hurricane Chris was the aggressor and that he purposely went and just shot and murdered this dude, and it was no self-defense at all. Also, upon further investigation, allegedly, the car that he was in that he said he thought somebody was trying to steal from him happens to be stolen from Texas. So, you know, I don't know, right? Crazy, right? So that's what's going on now. He's still in jail. He didn't make bail yet. He might. Who knows if he's even gonna get bail, but this is insane, and that's what we know for now, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, yo, this situation is crazy because 2 Chainz has 2 restaurants in Atlanta, right? Maybe he has more restaurants, but these 2 restaurants are themed by Pablo Escobar. So one is called Escobar Restaurant, and the other one is called Tapas, right? Tapas, right? And basically, you know, they have different menu items that kind of are themed around like Pablo Escobar and different things like that, right? And y'all know Pablo Escobar, Colombian drug lord, died in 1993, and his net worth was like $30 billion that he got off of just literally being a drug lord. So of course hip hop loves Pablo Escobar just like we love Scarface and El Chapo and a bunch of other people, right, in the drug game, even though Scarface is not a real person really, right? Anyway, the whole situation is that Pablo Escobar's family is now suing 2 Chainz because of those 2 restaurants, saying that he didn't have permission to use Escobar's name, his picture, like his likeness, or anything about him, right? They're suing him for $10 million, which is crazy, right? And the situation is, I don't know, man, why 2 Chainz or maybe his business partners didn't, you know, check with the Escobar estate before they did that, because the Escobar estate, hip-hop loves Pablo Escobar, but Pablo Escobar's family and his estate in Colombia, they love hip-hop, right? I'm sure that they will be jumping at the opportunity to say, yeah, 2 Chainz, use his likeness, use these themes in your restaurants, as long as we get, you know, 10% or 8% or whatever the case may be, right? And as a matter of fact, Boosie Badass actually is working with Pablo Escobar's family. Escobar's family can't do any business here in the US, so Boosie actually is handling everything as far as the entertainment side of it goes and the hip-hop side of it goes, right? Boosie is also helping them with the documentary for Pablo Escobar, and Boosie is a dope-ass, respected-ass rapper from Louisiana, from the South, and so is 2 Chainz, even though he's from Atlanta. So I think that it would probably be very easy for 2 Chainz to holler at Boosie or Escobar's family, if Boosie hollered at Escobar's family, and just get the permission to use his likeness in your restaurant, right? So I think that it's a little excessive that they're suing him for $10 million. I think that they think that too, but they're probably going to settle out of court for probably $3 million-ish is what I'm thinking, which is still a lot of damn money, right? It's not like 2 Chainz can't afford it, but I feel like it's almost like a rookie mistake, right? But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Johnny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.